Today, I'm going to show you how to take a muddy old breakbeat like this and make it sound powerful and modern like this. Hey everyone, it's Jordan here today. Like I said, I'm going to be showing you how you can take these breakbeats and using this new technique I've just developed, you can actually make them a lot more clean and kind of punchy sounding without it getting too messy or too compressed. To go along this video, I just dropped a new Ableton rack on my website. The link's at the top of the description. It's called Julian Earl's Ultimate Break Processing Rack. It is a rack for Ableton, like I said, where you get the technique I'm going to show you in this video, plus it's got some extra macros that you can work with, so you can really take your breaks to the next level. This thing, again, it'll take your breaks from this to this and everything in between. So this is a really great essential tool for working with breakbeats in the modern era. Definitely go grab that. Links at the top of the description. It's literally just $5, but I'm telling you guys, this rack is the future. This is the future of breakbeat processing, and this is how we're going to take these into the next level. So links at the top of the description. Thanks for the support, guys, and let's dive in. Alright, so what we're going to talk about today is essentially a technique known as multi-band gating. Now, this is used a lot with like metal and live drums and stuff, which ironically, that is kind of what we're working with, right? Live drums. But it's like they use this to kind of get tighter performances out of those big, boomy, loud live drums. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this with an audio effect rack in Ableton. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make 3 chains. So I'm just right-clicking and create chain. Alright, so on the first one, we're going to drop an EQ3. And then we're going to drop a gate, right? And on the EQ3, we're just doing the highs. And then we're going to dial the gate in like this. Like turn the floor down, turn the release down a little, turn the return all the way down. And right now, you just want to let the highs come through. Then, we can actually copy this onto the second chain. But on this one, we're going to do just the mids. And then we're going to set the threshold so that we're not cutting off too much just yet. And then the last one, we're going to do the lows. Now, when we're doing this, you can see why the multi-band gating is so effective. Essentially, with a breakbeat, you have all these different drums, right? It's like this crazy science of like, how do you take a performance where it's all the drums at once and then kind of like dial it back and be able to control that? And this is where the multi-band gating can come in, because you can work with the hi-hats, you can work with the snares, and you can work with the kicks independently of each other because they're all going to be focused to these different ranges. Right, and then this allows you to say, okay, so say you want like your hi-hats to be a little bit cleaner and tighter, or maybe let them through a little bit, but you want the low end to be really tight and punchy because that's the kick. And you can also turn the lows up at this point too. And then the mids, and there we go. So we're getting these tight, punchy, modern sounding breakbeats. And the other thing here too is like, this is going to fit a lot better underneath some other drums. Like, let's just get like some 909 drums, for example, right? Like you would use a lot with this kind of stuff. And let's just do like a simple house pattern with the breakbeat. And you can hear the breakbeat is going to sit so much better with the house drums. So let's get this 909 here. Alright, we get the open hi-hat. We'll get a hand clap. Alright, let's hear that. See how it fits so much better with the drums? And then maybe if we like low cut. There you go. So you see, this method is really great for working with the breakbeats and just being able to make them fit better into your track. And not just have all that noise all the time, right? And also how to get them a bit tighter in a way we maybe haven't heard before, right? Because obviously, like, in the 90s, they couldn't really do this. There wasn't all of this, like, fine tuning that you could really go in and do. Alright, so now let's try this on an amen break. So we're starting with this. So we'll make the audio effect track. We're going to go ahead and do the highs first. So we'll do the highs. Okay, so let's gate those. Let's go ahead and turn the return down, the floor down, turn the release. Alright, there's the highs. Let's get the mids now. And see, we're getting just the snares as well. There's not all that ride in the mids anymore. Maybe a little drum bus after it. And there we go. So we go from this old, muddy, dark amen to this. Nice, clean, modern, very punchy in a way, like I said, that we haven't been able to do before. I really don't think anybody's ever done this quite the same. There are transient shapers out there. There are different things like this. But I really think this is the future of working with breakbeats. I think this is the next level, how we're going to push these even further into the future, make these classic sounds even crazier and push them to the next level. So go ahead and play around with this technique, guys. It's a great way to make your breakbeats really exciting and interesting. And like I said, it's just with the Ableton stuff as well. You can grab my ultimate break processing rack, which includes this technique all set up and ready to go for you, plus some extra macros so you can take all your breakbeats to the next level very quickly and easily. This is an essential tool for working with breakbeats in your productions. Links at the top of the description. Don't miss out, guys. It's literally just $5, extremely cheap and affordable, but it's going to help you really make the best tracks of your life. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Every little bit helps. I really don't make a whole lot off of YouTube, but these racks and different stuff like this really help keep me going. Thanks for the support, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.